Hi friends, good evening to everyone. Welcome to my channel, Belagali's class. Friends, we have completed multiple choice questions, MCQs, by taking four videos in trigonometry. I told after the completion of the trigonometry, I want to do some 2-3 videos connected with coordinate geometry also, my friends. Coordinate geometry. Yes. Now I do some examples on MCQ examples on coordinate geometry, my friends. First I will give the basic concepts of what coordinate geometry, very brief basic concepts. Then I do again, I have seen in trigonometry. First I have done some examples on trigonometric ratios. After that I have done some examples on complementary angles. After that I have done on values. Next I have done on trigonometric ratios. Nearly around 50-60 examples on trigonometry I have done on that. You will have 5 examples, my friends. 5 examples. Yes. Now I do this multiple choice questions on coordinate geometry. Just basic concepts I will explain, my friends. About this name coordinate, little story is there behind this coordinate. Actually it is not only coordinate geometry, it is made cut. Actually it is Cartesian coordinate geometry. This Cartesian is a name linked with the founder, the friend who introduced this coordinate geometry to the field of mathematics. His name is René Descartes. Actually this S is silent. It is René Descartes. He is a French mathematician as well as philosopher, as well as he is a scientist. And to his or our bad luck, he was very poor health from the childhood itself, and a very brilliant student. I used to ask the questions to the teachers continuously. So brilliant friend, this René Descartes. Later, as you know, our nicknames, friends of what? Descartes. Usually they are calling him as only Mr. K. Up to 16th century, this geometry and algebra, they were studied separately. They are the separate two branches in mathematics. Geometry we used to study separate. Geometry means the main friend is a point, later its locus is a straight line, like that everything is constructed, you know, in geometry. But the friend, Superman, is point there. If you come to the algebra, it starts with a number system. In number system, the very important is ordered pair of real numbers. What do you mean by this? A and B are what? Ordered real numbers. This A and B are written within a bracket, writing A in the first place, B in the second place. Therefore, in writing these two real numbers, that order is maintained, ordered pair AB. In algebra, ordered pair AB. In geometry, it is a point. This Mr. K dreamt about what? Joining this geometry with algebra. Studying this point, the properties of or geometrical figures, point, triangle, circle, straight line, giving algebraic equations, my friends. He wanted to link these two subjects, geometry as well as algebra. The link between geometry and algebra gave birth to a new branch of mathematics. That new branch of mathematics earlier called as algebraic geometry, my friends. It is called as algebraic geometry. Later, the followers of Mr. K, they went and they told what? It is a branch introduced to the field of mathematics by our friend Mr. K. Therefore, this branch of mathematics you must name after his name. Later, this algebraic geometry is called as what? Cartesian coordinate geometry. This Ka is a Descartes, my friends. This Ka is what? This friend Descartes, Ka, Mr. Ka. This here. This is Ka. Simple. His friends used to call him as what? By name Ka. Therefore, later it became what? This algebraic geometry. Up to so many years, it was called as what? Algebraic geometry itself. Later, it is called as, by the followers of Mr. Ka, they tried to introduce this. They call it as what? Cartesian coordinate geometry. Later, now, the lovers of mathematics, they felt what? This is lengthy. Cartesian coordinate geometry. To write it is lengthy. Therefore, what they have done? They made it shortcut. In that shortcut, they murdered what? Cartesian. Now it remains only one coordinate geometry. Therefore, the father of this coordinate geometry is René Descartes, a French mathematician, philosopher, and a scientist. He was right from what? 1596 to 1656. Hardly he was there for only 56 years. No, 54 years. In that, he made a great achievements, great remarks in mathematics, my friends. Therefore, this coordinate geometry is after Mr. René Descartes, French mathematician. Yes, my friends. Now I come back to the subject. All this is a story of what? Mr. Ka only. So, he considered two mutually perpendicular lines. One is x dash, another is y dash. These are two mutually perpendicular lines intersecting at the point O. This horizontal line x dash is known as x-axis. Vertical line y dash is known as y-axis. Their point of intersection is known as origin. Now, this is the plane which contains x-axis, y-axis along with origin. Therefore, the plane which contains x-axis, y-axis and origin, that plane is called as xy plane. This is known as xy plane. Yes, my friends. This is about the coordinate axis. This x-axis and y-axis together with the origin, it is known as coordinate axis. I write coordinate, this simply like this, coordinate axis. Coordinate axis means complete this system. XY plane means horizontal line, vertical line along with their point of intersection. After this, my friends, the main is this coordinates. I write it in brief. COODS, coordinates of a point. Let P be any point in the XY plane. XY plane comes horizontal line, vertical line, point of intersection. Let P be any point in the XY plane. From P, draw PM perpendicular to OX and PN perpendicular to O1. After drawing PM perpendicular here, my friends, you are observing two distances. One distance is OM. This OM is along x-axis. What is this? PN is a parallel to OM means what? They are equal. What is another one? ON, which is along y-axis. Otherwise, it is a line. PM is a line which is parallel to y-axis. Along or parallel to x-axis. Along or parallel to y-axis. And now these are the distances. You can measure from the origin. This is the point where you can measure. We can measure. OM, you can measure it. 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters, 5 centimeters. In general, you can take it as what? If this distance OM equal to x units and distance ON equal to y units, then this x, my friend, this x is called as x coordinate of the point P. This y is known as y coordinate of the point P. If you combine these, x and y together are called as coordinates of the point P, and is written symbolically as P is a point with coordinates x1. P is a point with coordinates xy, or simply x1. Yes, my friends, see, Mr. K, this is K. He took what point? This is point. What about AB? They are the algebraic numbers, real numbers, ordered pairs. This is how Mr. K represented the point P in the xy plane, fixing the point P with these two real numbers. This A is always x coordinate, that you must write first place only. Second, y coordinate. As we are writing x coordinate first, y coordinate second, these xy, this pair is known as ordered pair of real numbers. Therefore, this is how Mr. K represented the point P on the plane by two numbers, real numbers. One is x, another is y. This is the union of what, my friends? Geometry with algebra. This union is nothing but your coordinate geometry. Yes, my friends. Once again, these are the two mutually perpendicular lines intersecting at the point O. This horizontal line, its name x-axis. Vertical line, its name y-axis. Their point of intersection, its name is origin. The plane that contains x-axis, y-axis with origin is known as xy plane. Yes, my friends. This is how the subject continues. Yes, my friend. This x and y together are called as coordinates of the point P, written symbolically as what? xy. Now we will go with this, my friend. Note this. What is the x coordinate of the point P? Note. X coordinate of the point P, what is it? X itself. X is called x coordinate of P. X coordinate of P is x. But what is x, my friend? OM. X is OM. What is OM? OM is nothing but PN. OM is nothing but PN parallel. It is PN or NP, you can write anything. Then what is this? This NP or PN is a distance drawn from the point P. It is a perpendicular distance drawn from the point P on y-axis. Then what is the x coordinate of the point? X coordinate of the point is nothing but its perpendicular distance to y-axis, or perpendicular distance from P to the y-axis is x coordinate. Similarly, y coordinate of the point P. Y coordinate of the point P is what? Simply y. Y is called y coordinate. But what is y? Y is ON. Y is ON. ON is nothing but PM. ON is nothing but PM. Then what is that PM? See, you have drawn a perpendicular from the point to x-axis is what? This is y coordinate here. Y coordinate. Therefore, x coordinate of a point is perpendicular distance from the point to the y-axis is x coordinate. And what is y coordinate of the point? Perpendicular distance from the point to the x-axis, my friends. This is, if you, this concept is clear, the entire coordinate geometry is clear. Therefore, my friends, finally I have written x coordinate of the point P is its perpendicular distance from y-axis, and y coordinates of the point P is its perpendicular distance from the x-axis. Therefore, coordinates of the point P in the xy plane. Therefore, once again I write here coordinates. I write simple coordinates of a point P in xy plane. In xy plane. Yes, my friends. First we write the distance of P from y-axis, that is x coordinate. It is must. The order is given to these two numbers. While writing those numbers, always you would write first x coordinate, then y coordinate. Then you would write what? The distance of P from x axis, which is y. Therefore, coordinates of the point in the xy plane are what? This is two numbers. X coordinate is written in the first place, y coordinate is written in the second place. We have enclosed these two numbers within your usual bracket. This way of writing, representing P is what? Writing the coordinates of the point by two numbers. This is ordered pair xy. Now these two numbers fixes the position of the point where in the xy plane. This is about, my friends, coordinates of a point. Yes, next, my friends, next. See, what is this point M? This is the point M which lies on x-axis. What is its x coordinate is x. What about its y coordinate? There is no perpendicular. The distance of M on x-axis is what? 0. Why? As M is on x-axis, its y coordinate is 0. Therefore, if a point lies, note, if a point lies on x-axis, if a point lies on x-axis, its y coordinate is 0. Therefore, coordinates of a point on x-axis is of the form, my friend. X coordinate is x, but y coordinate is 0. Next, my friend, therefore coordinates of M here. It is on x-axis. Therefore, its coordinates are what? x0, because as it is on x-axis, its y coordinate is 0. Next, about N here. What about the N? N is on y-axis. Then what is its x coordinate? X coordinate is this distance. This distance is what, my friend? 0 here. What is this distance? X. If a point lies on y-axis, its x coordinate is 0. And what is y coordinate is 1. Therefore, if a point lies on y-axis, then its x coordinate is 0. Therefore, coordinates of a point on y-axis is of the form tell my friend, this is x coordinate is 0, y coordinate is what? 0y. 0 means it is on y-axis. If y coordinate is 0 means the point is on x-axis. Therefore, a point on x-axis, its y coordinate is 0. This is the form of the coordinates. If a point is on y-axis, its x coordinate is 0. Therefore, 0, y is the coordinates of the point on y-axis. Then, what would the coordinates of N, my friend? It is 0, y. What about P? X, y. What about M? X, 0. You are left with origin now. What is the origin? Origin is the point of intersection of what? Both the axes, x and y axis. What about the distances? This distance yn is also 0. This distance ym is also 0. Therefore, coordinates of the origin are 0, 0. Coordinates of the origin are 0, 0, my friend. Origin are 0, 0. Origin are 0, 0. Yes, my friend. Now it is made clear. If a point is in the xy plane, the coordinates are what? Xy. What is x? X coordinate of a point. What is it? Its distance. It's a distance from what? Y-axis. X coordinate is distance of P from y-axis. What is y coordinate? Distance of P from x-axis. Point in the xy plane. If a point is on x-axis, what about its y coordinate is 0? Then coordinates of a point on x-axis is what? X comma 0. If a point is on y-axis, its x coordinate is 0. Therefore, coordinates of n 0 comma y. As the origin is the point of intersection of both axes, therefore its distance from x-axis is 0. Its distance from y-axis is 0. Therefore, the coordinates of the origin are what? 0, 0. These, my friends, the basic concepts. Basic concepts. What is that? X coordinate, perpendicular distance of the point from x-axis. I write here and I do examples based on that. My friends, one more thing that I want to discuss is these two mutually perpendicular lines. These two mutually perpendicular lines divide the plane into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what? X, x dash. This is y, y dash. Yes, my friend. What is this? These two mutually perpendicular lines divide the plane into 4 parts. 4 parts. These 4 parts are called as quadrants, my friends. These 4 parts are called as quadrants. Now, the distance measured along or parallel. Distance measured along or parallel to OX. This is OX, my friend. This is OX. Along OX, otherwise parallel to OX. Then that distance is considered as positive. And the distance measured along OY or parallel to OY, this distance is positive. Means right of y-axis is positive, above is positive. Then what is this? Left of y-axis, left. Along OX dash or parallel to OX dash, along OY dash or parallel to OY dash. They are considered as a negative, my friends. So remember, distance is measured along OX, OY or parallel to OX, OY. They are positive. Means right side is positive, above is positive from the origin. From the origin left side, this side is negative. Below, down is negative. Remember, my friends. And what about the distance not parallel to these two? Not parallel to these two means it comes like this. It is a line which is not parallel. It is not parallel. If a line which is not parallel to these axes, then that distance is always positive, my friends. Therefore, the sign of radius factor, radius of the circle, radius factor is always positive. Radius. With this we can draw the circle. Radius. Always radius is positive, my friends. If the point is in the first quadrant, what about its coordinates? It is in the first quadrant. P1. Draw PM perpendicular. I have kept it here. Then this distance is x coordinate, which is positive, right? This is what? Above, positive. Right is positive, above is positive. Second quadrant, point is in the second quadrant. Yes, you have to draw a perpendicular. What is this distance? Left of y-axis. Left is what? Negative. Above is positive. Above is positive. If the point is in the third quadrant, yes my friend, left is negative, below is also negative. Then in this case, in the third quadrant, coordinates of point in the third quadrant both are negative. If it is in the fourth quadrant, P here, you can draw perpendicular. This distance is what? Right. Right is positive, below is negative. Right is positive, below is negative. This is the signs connected, signs of the points or signs of the coordinates connected with what? Different quadrants. The plane is divided by what? These two perpendicular lines called as quadrants. First, second, third, fourth. These are the sign conventions in different quadrants, my friends. Yes. Yes. Now I will come to do the example. Just I have written it. Coordinates of a point on x-axis. Y coordinate is 0. Coordinates of a point on y-axis. X coordinate is 0. X coordinate of a point is what? Its perpendicular distance from y-axis. Its perpendicular distance from y-axis. The same x coordinate is called by another name, abscissa of a point. Abscissa of a point. Y coordinate, otherwise another name is what? Ordinate. Y coordinate, otherwise ordinate of a point is, what is that? Its distance, its perpendicular distance from x-axis. Its perpendicular distance from x-axis. From x-axis is y coordinates. Remember, opposite. From y-axis is x coordinate. And coordinates of the origin 0. Remember, my friends. These are MCQ examples. MCQ examples. First, very simple. I told this year they are asking very simple examples. Coordinates of the origin. Coordinates of the origin are dash here. These are the four options, my friend. First option, second option, third option, fourth option. Then what are the coordinates of the origin? Second option is the answer B. Second option B, A, B. B is the answer. The same origin, see, they never refer here anything that word origin, no. They tell it as what? Coordinates of the point of intersection of x and y axis. Coordinates of point. What is that point? It is a point of intersection of x and y axis. What is it? It is a origin is the point of intersection of x and y axis. Then what are the coordinates of the origin? 0, 0. Once again, in this case, what is the answer, my friend? Answer is C in this case. Answer is C, origin 0, 0. The same. At the origin xy is, see how many types they are asking. I am giving purposely, my friends, you must know the way they ask the questions. At the origin xy is, then what is xy, my friend? Origin means what? 0, 0. Then which option? D option. D option. Now this is fourth example. Which of the following point is on x-axis? On x-axis, its y coordinate is 0, my friend. On x-axis, y coordinate is 0. Y coordinate is 0. Y coordinate is 0. See, here itself, y coordinate is 0. This is the answer. No, not 0. No, not 0. No, not 0. Then which option is the answer? A point on x-axis. X-axis means y coordinate is 0. Now your option A is correct. Coordinates of a point. Coordinates of a point on y-axis. Coordinates of a point on y-axis are of the form. Y-axis means x coordinate is 0. X coordinate on y-axis means x coordinate is 0. X coordinate is 0. No, no, no. Now this is yes, my friend. Now what is the option then? D is the option. D is the option. Yes. Another same example is this. I write here. See. I write here. Next example. Fifth. This is sixth. The distance of the point (5, 3) from x-axis is dash. Yes. Options. First option is what? 5 units. Second option is 3 units. Third option is 8 units. And 1 unit. 1 unit. Yes. Distance of the point from x-axis. From x-axis is what? Y coordinate of the point. I told here. From x-axis is y coordinate of the point. Distance of the point from x-axis is what? Y coordinate of the point. What is the y coordinate of the point? Is 3. Mark it. So it is what? Distance is y coordinate of the point. Y coordinate, which is 3. Then which option, my friend? First B. Second option is the answer. Yes, my friends. Like this, I will continue. Another few examples. Next example is. Yes, my friends. Next, I am going to do the examples based on distance formula. Next is distance formula. These are the two formulae in this case, my friends. Now, what is the first one? Distance of the point Pxy from the origin. We have done all these things now. Distance of the point Pxy from the origin is root x square plus y square. What is this? It is a square root of what? Square of x coordinate plus square of y coordinates. Here you should not apply this distance formula. Direct square of x coordinate plus square of y coordinate. Distance between the points a x1 y1 and b x2 y2. There is a distance between a and b is ab, or we can distance is d. That formula is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, equally true x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Anyway, it is a difference of x coordinates whole square plus difference of y coordinates whole square. As square is there, whether it is a minus or plus, always it is plus itself. Yes, either we can take second minus first square or first minus second in both the cases. It is the difference of x coordinates the whole square plus difference of y coordinates the whole square. Remember, my friends, this is from the origin, root x square plus y square, square of the x coordinates plus square of the y coordinates. If the points are different other than the origin, difference of x coordinates, either we can take x2 minus x1, otherwise x1 minus x2 the whole square, plus difference of y coordinates, either y2 minus y1, y1 minus y2. If you take here x2 minus x1, you have to take y2 minus y1. If you consider x1 minus x2, you have to consider y1 minus y2 here, my friends. Yes, these are the two formulae connected with distance formula. These are the examples. The distance of the point from the origin. Distance of the point from the origin is what? X square plus y square. 9 plus 16, 25. What is square root of 25? Is 5. Otherwise, my friends, 3, 4, Pythagorean numbers. What is the remaining number? Is 5. Immediately you can mark. Otherwise, square root of 9 plus 16, 25. Square root of 25 is 5. 25 is 5. A is the answer. Distance between the point, origin and the point, origin and the point means what? Square root of 36 plus 64, that is 100. Square root of 100 is 10. If you remember Pythagorean numbers, 6, 8 and 10 Pythagorean numbers, direct, my friends, while doing trigonometry, I gave the list of what those Pythagorean numbers. If you remember, without wasting your time, directly we can mark what? 6, 8, 10. No need to write all these things, my friends. No need to write all these things. Yes, no need at all. So, no need to write what? Square root of, it is 36 plus 64. 36 plus 64 is what? 100. What is square root of 100? 10. We can save this time if you remember what? Pythagorean numbers 6, 8, 10. This is real mathematics, my friends. This is your preparation for what? Multiple choice questions. Multiple choice questions. Your preparation must be very, very perfect. Time saving. Otherwise, this, my friend. This. Next. Distance of the point A cos theta, A sin theta from the origin. Again, what it is? A square cos square plus A square sin square. A square is common. Cos square plus sin square is 1. A square into 1 is 1. Square root of A square. What is square root of A square? Is A. Direct, my friends, no need to write. In this case, what is the distance? It is square root. X square, A square cos square plus A square sin square. Yes, which is square root into A square cos square theta plus sin square theta. What is this, my friend? A square into 1, which is A. Otherwise, direct, my friend. A square is common. Cos square plus sin square is 1. Square root of A square is A. Square root of A square is A. Otherwise, my friend, yes, you know cos square plus sin square is 1, but not A square cos square plus A square sin square. It is what? That coefficient. Coefficient is what? A. Just you have to mark the coefficient here. Coefficient of what? Cos and sin, which is A. Directly you mark it. No need to write all these things. It is a time saving, my friends. Time saving. If it is 2 cos theta, 2 sin theta. What is the answer? 2. If it is 3 cos theta, 3 sin theta. What is the answer? Directly 3. Directly 3. Distance of the point alpha beta from the origin is what? Square root of square of x coordinate plus square of y coordinate. What is the answer then? Direct, it is root alpha square plus beta square. They may give here mn, they may give xy. What is xy? Root x square plus y square. If it is m comma n, m square plus n square. AB, root a square plus b square. Alpha beta, root alpha square plus beta square. Option is C. These are all based on what? Distance of a point from the origin. In such cases, we can use directly Pythagorean numbers. My friends, normally multiple choice questions, the hint is there. The examiner will set the questions so that he will test your intelligence, not doing those all lengthy questions. All these examples you can answer without writing anything on the board. Last one is what? The distance between the points A, 2, 1, B, 0, 1 is. It is the distance between 2 points. It is also simple here, my friends. That B equal to, it is square root first. 2 minus 0, 2 square plus. What is 1 minus 1? When the coordinates are same, it is 0. What is the square root of 2 square is 2. The friend is given here. Hint. Y coordinates are same. What is the difference? 0. Don't touch. Y coordinates are same. What is the difference? 0. When it is 0, don't touch it. Save the time. What is it? This is 0 then. What is 2 minus 0? 2. What is the square? 4. What is the square root of 4? Is 2. My friends, here, as this difference is 0, what is the answer? 2 square. Root is 2 itself. No need to write on the board, man. No need to write on the paper. So, answer is A. Answer is A. Next. The distance between the points A 4, 0, B 0, 3 is, these are the options, 7, 25, 5, root 5. C. It is the Pythagorean number 5, don't be, they will make us fool. It is the square root of what? 16 plus 9, 25. Square root of 25 is 5. I told simply Pythagorean number is 5. Root 5 is not the Pythagorean number of what? Root 4 and 3. 5 is the Pythagorean number, but not root 5. Remember, my friends. So, in this case, the answer is C. Otherwise, same. 4 minus 0. 4 minus 0. 4 whole square. 16. Yeah, it is 3 minus 0. 3 square, which is 25. Square root of 25 is what? 5. Don't write equal to 5 and don't mark 5. Save the time. Don't write 5 here. 5 root 25 is what? 5 itself directly mark. Writing 5 and marking takes time. You must save the time there, my friends. So, this is. Next one is the distance between the points P 3, 0 and Q 3, 4 is dash. These are the options. 2, 3, 4, 5. See, in this case, my friend, x coordinates are same. Then what is the difference? 0. Leave it. Next what? 4 square. What is the square root of 4 square? Is 4 itself. So, here the x coordinate of the points are 0. Don't write what this x2 minus x1. Making this again. No, don't. Save this time now, my friends. Save this time. Then when x coordinates are same, next is what? 4 minus 0. 4 minus 0 is 0. Square root of 4 square is what? Answer is 4. Now what is the option, my friends? C. This is how, my friends, you must answer for what? MCQs. Then only you can able to solve what? More number of examples. Next is the distance between the points A 0, 6 and B is 0, minus 2 is dash. These are the options, my friends. 6, 8, 4, 2 units. Yes, here 0, 0 means what? Don't consider x coordinates. Then you have to go for what? Y coordinates. 6 minus of minus. Square root of 6 minus of minus plus 2 the whole square. Square root cancels. What is the answer, my friend? Don't write 8. Mark here. So the option is B, my friends. Like this, my friends, normally I tell with the experience, multiple choice questions means the friends must give very sharp, smart examples. If the examples are smart, the students becomes smart in answering such questions, my friends. Such questions. One more is the distance between the points A minus 5, 7 and B is minus 1, 3 is dash. These are the options, my friends. 4 root 2, 2 root 2, 4, comma, these are the 4 options. Yes, in this case you have to do it. There are some examiners, they give like this, man. Whatever their hand writes, they write what the coordinates. That's all. These are smart examples where you can use your brain. Here, work. What is your AB? This is square root of, yes, my friend, minus 5 plus 1. You have to write here, change the sign. Here you have to write plus, here you have to write minus, change the sign because x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1. Otherwise, x1 minus x2, y2 minus y1. Opposite signs. Minus 5 plus 1 is 4 square. Right? Directly 16 5 times saving 16 plus 7 minus 3, 4 square 16. What is this? It is directly what? Square root of 16 is what, my friend? 4. Mark it. Don't worry about what? The rest. This common, that common. Don't worry. Why? Square root of 16 is 4. Mark it. Don't, because they never look at it. Never look at it. What is this? My friend, 16 is common. 1 plus 1. Which is 4 root 2. Remember. 4 root 2. This you can save it. You can save 2-3 seconds. If you save 2-3 seconds for each question, 40 into 3 seconds, 120 seconds means 2 minutes. Again, you can able to do another 2 examples, my friends. Another 2 examples. Ninth one. Yes. Another one is yes, my friends, a slight difference. If the distance between the points 2 minus 3 and 10 comma y is 10 units. The distance is given, my friends, but one coordinates of the point contains unknown value y, unknown value. Then you want to find the value of y. Then the value of y is dash 3, 6, 9, 12. 9, 12. Yes, my friend, what is given? Distance between A and B is given 10. Square it. By squaring, that square root cancels, my friends. That avoids writing that square root. AB square, squaring both sides, AB square is 100. Square, yes. This is what? 10 minus 2 the whole square. What is 10 minus 2? 8. 8 whole square is 64 plus y. Minus of minus plus 3 the whole square equal to 100. What is y plus 3 the whole square? 100 minus 64 is 36. 6 square. Square root. Y plus 3 is 6. Then what is the value of y? 3. Actually, here only one value is there. What is another value if you wanted? Plus minus 6. If it is plus minus 6, you have to take minus 6 here. In that case, you get what? Instead of plus 3, you get minus 3. Minus 3. Please aware of it. You have to write here this as plus minus 6 here, square root. With plus 3. With minus, if it is minus, taking this side minus, it is you get minus 9, minus 9. Please beware, sometimes there are two values, one value is positive, another value is negative. They may not give positive value, they may give negative value. At that time you have to take plus minus. My friends, remember, spin, googly, okay? They will spin the example, like spin bowlers, spin the example. Remember it, remember it. This is one, this is another one, same type. If the distance between the points A, 2, minus 2 and B, minus 1, x is 5 units, then the value of x is dash. These 2 minus 2, 1 minus 1. Given AB is 5, squaring AB squared, yes my friend, minus 1 minus 2, minus 1 minus 2, minus 3 the whole square, 9 plus, it is x minus of minus plus 2 the whole square equal to 25. Bring 9 this side, 16, 4 square, x plus 2 is plus 4. Then what is the value of x? 4 minus 2 is what? 2. That 2 is there. Otherwise you have to go for what? Minus 4 with minus 2 is, another value is minus 6. That option is not there. Option is not there. Otherwise, my friends, for the safer side, I do here both. What is it? X plus 2 is plus minus 4. If you take plus 4, x plus 2 is plus 4. X plus 2 is plus 4, then the value of x is 2. And if x plus 4 is, x plus 2 is minus 4, then the value of x is minus 6. Which is there? This is not there. 2 is there. This is value. So the answer is what? Option is A, my friends. Option is A. Same similar example, DIY. They have considered directly the positive values. Positive value, my friends. Sometimes they give. At that time, no need to take what? Plus minus. No need. Why? The friend is given positive value. If x is positive integer such that the distance between P and Q, x comma to 3 comma minus 6 is 10 units, then the value of x is minus 3 plus 3, 9 comma 0. Just to do on the same lines. And the last one, my friends, sometimes they directly give the formula, whether the students are able to know the formula or not. Formula itself they give as a multiple choice question. See, distance between the points A, x1, y1 and B, x2, y2 is given by, what about your formula? Either x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, otherwise x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Yes, this is plus means this is your right answer. No, minus is there. Here minus is there. No. But these are not difference of x coordinates. These are not difference of x coordinates and difference of y coordinates. No. But my friends, remember, sometimes if you remember, x2 minus x1 whole square, y2 minus y1 whole square, this will make us a full 5. It should be plus, but the friend is given minus. It is not the correct answer. Therefore, like this they make it 4. Instead of x2 minus x1, by very regular, they may give x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Therefore, the answer is A, my friends. These are some examples of distance formula, my friends. Distance formula. Next, I will complete this coordinate geometry by doing some examples of midpoint formula, section formula, and area formula. These are the two formulae left. I do some examples. If time permits, some 3-4 examples of heights and distances, my friends. I told in the previous video, I do it in the next means along with coordinate geometry. I do it, my friends. Okay? Yes. Bye, goodbye. Thank you very much, my friends. Namaste, namaskara, namashinya, my friends.